Our guest has been on this program before. He's a Netflix comedian. He's running for the presidency as a Democrat, didn't qualify for the debates. His name is Ben Glebe, and he joins us now, host of Netflix's Idiotest. Good morning, Ben. How are you doing, sir?
I am very well. I was able to rest. I did not have to argue with a bunch of other very eager people. How are you?
Okay, I'm in great shape. We're going to take some of the questions from the debates, roll the tape on those questions, and see how you would answer the questions. You are a compassionate capitalist, so the first question is on taxes. Roll the question, please.
Some Democrats want a marginal individual tax rate of 70% on the very highest earners, those making more than $10 million a year. Would you support that? And if not, what would your top individual rate be?
Okay, you heard the question, Ben. Answer, please.
I think I'm a compassionate capitalist because we cannot leave the incentives for earning more money. And so I do not at all agree with a 70% top rate. I think that's far too high. I don't believe in a top rate above 50%. I think it should cap out at 49%, so you always have the ability to be making more than you're paying in taxes. But I do, however, think you can pay for a lot of other programs by, when you expand Medicare, you can then reimburse people with their tax rates and the amounts that they're paying into their current healthcare system, and you can do a wealth tax on people that are making extreme amounts of wealth.
Okay.
Over $50 million in their net worth.
You're a Democrat. Just let me get this in. I think it's flat out immoral and utterly wrong for any government anywhere to take more than half of any person's income, regardless of what they make. But that's just me. We've got another question about paying for all these giveaways.
We pretty much agree on that.
No, we don't. Roll the tape on that question about giveaways, please.
A lot of talk in this primary about new government benefits, such as student loan cancellation, free college, health care, and more. Do you think that Democrats have a responsibility to explain how they will pay for every proposal they make along those lines?
Okay, do you have a responsibility to tell us how you'll pay for everything?
I think you do indeed, and that's part of the reason why I am not in favor of Medicare for all. I'm in favor of a much more market-based and reasonable yet compassionate plan where you expand Medicare to those who do not have it, but you also allow people to keep their private insurance. Because in America, you should not be told you cannot buy better insurance if you so desire. That's part of the principles that make this country so wonderful, and you always have the freedom of the market to be able to choose, but there will also be an expansion. So we finally cover millions of us that do not have health care. It seems like a perfect common sense middle ground. That's why I'm the common sense candidate. But they only want these extreme policies to be on the air. They don't want voices that are going to come in there and try to actually come up with solutions. And that's why we're trying to, with my campaign, trying to find middle grounds that we can actually pass.
Okay, all right. We'll have you back, and I'll take you up on that thing about taking more than half of any person's income, because we do not agree. Ben Glebe, we'll have you on.
If you want to chip in extra, Stuart, I would love it. We would love that very much. People can go to glebe2020.com and chip in there if they want as well.
Okay. All right, Ben, you got it in. We'll see you soon. Ben Glebe, thank you, sir. And there'll be more Varney after this.